You've got unusual insight into cancellations, into blacklistings, reduction in bookings. What are you seeing, particularly over the past week? Has the velocity of that picked up, slowed down?
Yeah, definitely. So you probably remember we spoke 9 months ago when we've announced our last funding round. And back then we talked about AI and our unique place in terms of data and AI and the ability to analyze everything. So this actually becomes handy right now. So we definitely see a decline in travel. We see roughly 50% of decline. But the interesting part is that, corporations, they need to continue and operate. They still need to send some of their employees to meet, to interview, to do other things. So we are actually in a unique position to give them the information to take the safest decision possible using data and AI.
Now, what was the percentage decline that you said, and are you comparing that year over year to the previous year's travel level? How are you counting that?
We are actually normalizing it because we are growing. We as a company, we grew 5x last year. So since we are growing so fast, we need to normalize it, right? So as per person basis, we see 50% decline last week and 18% decline in the previous month. But that's kind of normalized. As a business, we actually don't see the same decline because of the way that we are growing.
What's the breakdown that you see also between domestic and international? I imagine international might have dropped off more, or no?
Yeah, so we saw much more decline last month in Asia Pacific and mainly China, but now it's actually turned around and we see more decline here. So it really changes as the situation unfolds. And that's why actually our team, what we did, there are business travel managers out there and CFOs, and they need to analyze the situation. So a week ago, we've released a dashboard. We call it a coronavirus business continuity dashboard. And what it does, on one side, we correlate the CDC information, the local authorities information. On the other side, we correlate where your travelers are right now and where are they going to be. So this actually allows our companies, our customers, to make the right decisions, really connect the two. And it's actually, it's pretty messy out there because if you're managing travel, people basically created Excels, right? And they ask their employees, give me a reason that this trip is really, really important. And then they need to decide if to approve the trip or not. Once they're approving it, the situation can change, right? So that's why we came up with this tool. And this is actually, again, why information, data, I know that everybody is scrambling for data right now. Riding on information and data is so important. If we are a customer who is basically using our competitors like American Express and Concur, you're actually pretty much working with an Excel right now, where if you're using us, you really have the ability to make sound decisions right now.
Yeah, the question I keep coming back to, because it has such big business and economic repercussions potentially, is how much of this corporate travel is just lost versus how much can be recouped or made up later on down the road when coronavirus actually dies down, those concerns abate.
Yeah, let's take a step back here. Travel is 10% of GDP, right? So basically the impact on the economy is huge. And if you really think about it, business travel really drives most of the economy. This situation can last for a week, 2, 3 weeks. Eventually, people will need to slowly getting back to some normality, right? If not, we'll see a total meltdown in the economy. So I don't know, right? But I think that people will need the right tools to then start to go back to normal, right? And you will see, I think, something that is similar to, business continuity systems in the past with other events. You'll see it in travel. You will need to see people, companies, making sound decisions as the situation unfolds. So I don't know, but I think that it's obvious that people will need to get back and perform their businesses.